Okay, wait. It's test now. Final test.
That's why I'm confused as to why you're asking. What? Who called you a coconut?
No one called me a coconut. I'm saying there's some guy at work got called a coconut. He accepted it.
Really?
Yeah, he was
proud of it.
He was just like, oh, it's like whatever, innit?
But that's the same thing
what,
people say.
but what does that mean though?
What's a coconut?
You're black on the outside, white on the inside.
Yeah,
And who told him that? A white person or a black person?
a brown person.
Had to be a white person can't tell you you're a coconut.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's racist.
Yeah, so it's not racist for
Is
brown.
it?
Yeah, but I'm
Is
saying.
it racist if a white person calls a black person a
Actually,
coconut?
no, it's not.
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't it racially offensive?
How they know?
Isn't it racially offensive if anyone calls you a coconut?
What makes it racist?
Isn't it racially offensive if anyone calls you a coconut?
But in what,
No.
in what
Well,
situation, though?
You don't think it's offensive if someone called you a coconut?
Yeah.
No?
That's more on your like how you are as
That's
a person.
how you are. as a
Yeah,
Not
person.
your race.
They're not saying.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
but
mean? They're not saying it
Do you
like.
not feel insulted if someone was like, oh, that's your coconut?
It's
No, but
it's
kinda-
insulting.
It's if you take it as an insult, that's kind of racist. I think it's racist if you take it as an insult.
So if someone called you a coconut, are you gonna be?
I'm not saying I would
are you
accept
gonna-
it. I'm
is
not
that
saying
offensive?
this.
Do you
I'm
think it's
just-
offensive?
I'm not having that.
I'm not, no, I wouldn't, 'cause I would want to know why they're calling me it, but I'm just saying it's almost racist. It's almost racist to take it offensive because you're saying,
I don't want to be white.
oh, I don't want to act that way. So
But you're
when you're
not
saying,
Exactly. So yeah, but it's a slur though, isn't it? Because you're saying like look at you, like look what look what you are, but look what you are inside. You're not real. They're saying you're someone else.
Wait, what?
That's what they're saying. Like you're not.
so
They're saying you're not.
It's that deep in this. It must be deep in this the wrong way.
I don't-
It's just like-
You're saying you're not.
That's what I'm
They're saying you're not.
saying.
They're saying you're
I
not
don't think it's
representing your culture or your race, no. So it's offensive.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's offensive.
No, but then that means you're assigning, like a characteristic or like.
It just means that you're not
to a
real.
race.
You're like not
No,
authentic.
not true
not
to your race.
authentic.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So like you're not like cultured.
Yeah.
So you would you take it offensive?
Oh yeah, if you because obviously I feel like I take pride in my
But then-
culture.
Yeah. So if someone
yeah,
says
no,
you're a
no.
coconut,
Yeah, as someone who takes pride in their culture, then yeah.
it's offensive.
But at the same time, I don't know.
'Cause it's like calling someone
it's
Uncle
almost
Tom,
it's
no?
kind of racist to kind of take it offensive though.
No, but it's the same as calling someone Uncle Tom. And what Uncle Tom is a bad thing. Because he
What's Uncle Tom
having
again?
that scraping Tom.
Someone who's black, but
that man.
them McFlurries are just getting
He's
violent.
been scraping with a spoon.
Oh, let me finish the thing, man.
I hate that.
No, you finished it. Can you're scraping
There's
out?
some left, man.
Get some
So look, bro.
get some milkshake. I'm just saying. It's
I want
offensive.
Jordans to come out now, but
I'm just saying it's offensive.
yeah, I feel like it's semi-offensive to take it offensive, but I would take it.
You shouldn't be
offensive.
offended if someone says that to you, though.
Yeah,
Just
that's
not
what I'm
say it.
saying. I would take it as an offense, but
Yeah.
it's still offensive to take it as an offense.
It's the same.
Almost.
No, it's the same as
'Cause-
because you're basically saying they're a sellout.
Alright, so but if I was to be like, oh, you
Yeah.
act black, would you take that? How would you take that?
If I act
Why are you
black?
acting black? Like when you
What,
never used to say
me,
that.
a black guy?
I never used to understand that.
Well, to me as a black man, you're acting
yeah,
black.
I'll be like, why are you
Oh,
acting
you're
black?
so black.
Yeah, why are you acting so black?
I still think.
It's that's not is that not racist?
Yeah, that is.
But you're black, fam. So why are you taking it offensive? It's the same
Because
thing
what
with
you're saying
like,
about stereotype.
like a coconut
So you're
inside
saying
and
I'm a
outside.
stereotype.
No, but when someone says that, they don't
But that
mean,
means-
they don't mean it in a positive way.
No,
Yeah.
but it's the same with the coconut thing then. Like the coconut thing is you saying the white being acting white is bad. So that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing, guys.
It is.
When it comes to.
It is.
It's not a good thing when someone says
Yeah,
you're so black.
both ways
No,
is bad.
no.
Both ways is offensive.
I feel
but
like
same thing. It's still
anytime-
racist. It's still like how you take it is still racist when you break it down. To
I feel like the
force
coconut
behind it.
one has to do with it sounds like they're saying that you're a sellout, so that's why it's more offensive. Like, that, but then
But how
when
do they
someone
know-
says,
but
"Oh,
they don't
you're
only
black,"
call you a sellout based on how you act. Like they can't, like they
Yeah.
may not even know that. Because some people, I'm sure people will be like, they'll call you that, and they don't know you. Like some people will probably call you that because of how you talk or the kind of things you like. And then they're like, but bruv, you're cultured, bruv. You know about your heritage. You know about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know where I'm coming from now? Like, you still know about yours, but people can still call it. You can still call you that. So, like, as someone who does still take pride in it, no matter how you act and how you look, it's still offensive. Like I think, regardless, it's offensive. Whether you say I'm acting black or I'm acting white inside, if I'm dark inside or whatever it is. What's the other equivalent to a coconut? That's someone who acts arrogant or someone who.
What do you mean? Another term for a coconut?
Yeah, but it's like dark, like.
Well, we know like Oreo.
So what do you call
whatever.
someone who? Is there no like slur for someone who acts kind of like?
What, a white person acting black?
Yeah, what's that?
I don't think there is one. And I'm not gonna make one up now.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, would they take that offensive?
I don't know, because I'm not a white guy. I don't know how they...
This is what I mean by its context.
It's racist. The taking it offensive is racist as well.
Look,
As well as the act behind it is still.
What you said makes sense.
Do you know what I mean? Taking it offensive is racist regardless.
Alright, so basically, the minute you take it offensively, you're obviously thinking
Assigning the characteristic to that race already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, it's offensive because you're basically adding stereotypes.
Yeah, exactly. Just by taking it offensively, you're adding a stereotype, even though the stereotype's already been thrown at you.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel okay. Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
So I mean, so it's like a double-edged sword, like, do you know what I mean?
But still, it's offensive.
Yeah, it is.
In any shape or
But
form.
I just kind of fought behind it at the same time.
It's still
But yeah,
offensive.
it is. I'll be like, nah, relax, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean?
This isn't even the start of the podcast. We should probably start.
Yeah, it's recording. I said,
I know it's recording.
I said
but-
record. You might as well just keep going. You can listen to it.
Yeah, then this guy, this African guy, and then apparently, like, the Lucky men, do you know them?
Oh, hell no.
No,
The hell's
I'm
that?
about to Google it because my phones are like.
They're like the guys that have the sunglasses and the hats and stuff, and they sell them to the beach goers. And
think
then
I've heard
they
about
call
these.
black people chicken nuggets out
Oh,
there
wow.
That's wild.
Why?
because they talk to white girls and stuff out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like that's also like that's like a stranger saying you're a coconut. That's their way.
But
of saying
wait,
you're a
I'm good.
coconut.
So what they're called? What? Say that again. What
They're called Lucky man.
But people call them chicken nuggets.
No, they call black people that talk to white girls out there chicken nuggets.
But
That's their way of saying like coconut, because chicken nuggets are brown on the outside.
Jesus
They're
Christ.
barely saying that to be offensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
exactly, because it's a slur.
that, even though they may not understand it, or from where they're from, that's normal, but from where we are, yeah, it's considered offensive and racist.
Yeah.
Even though, it's what is considered considered negative.
Yeah.
Can't be calling people that. I'm saying
Oh,
simple as.
And that's also because of where we're from.
No, because it's like Uncle Tom.
It's the same thing.
It's like
Yeah,
Uncle
Uncle
Tom. You can't be calling someone Uncle Tom, can you, in America?
But if someone grew up there,
You can, but
No, you
for the way they
can't.
will understand it,
Why not?
that would just be a natural thing.
you can, but
Yeah, you can.
Doesn't
But
mean it's right.
I'm not saying the word ban like the N word. I'm saying like you can't. Like,
that's not banned either.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure it should be, but
They say that more than the F word. They do.
Yeah, I'm
They
saying.
censor the F
who
word.
wants to be an
the
Uncle
N-word.
Tom, man? Welcome back.
No. And go.
Welcome back to Giant Velvet.
Yeah.
Actually, no, stop. Let me just stop it.
Oh.
Yeah, it started better.
Alright, one sec.
One of my friends from work, she went for dinner with this girl the other night, and one of her friends had been speaking to this guy on Tinder for like 6 months, like on and off, and then eventually he was like, oh, do you want to meet up? We should like go on a date. And then she was like, yeah, okay. So he picked her up and they drove to a restaurant, and he was like, and then she started to feel really sick. So she was like, oh, do you mind if I go home? Like, I'm not feeling very well. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. I'll give you a lift home. And then in the car, she started to feel a bit better. So he was like, so she was like, oh, do you want to come into my house for a coffee? So he was like, yeah, okay, that sounds good. And then when he got inside, she started feeling really sick again. She was like, oh, do you mind actually if you leave? Like, I don't feel very well. So he was like, yeah, no, totally fine. Like, I'll go. He left, and then she went to bed. And then she woke up in the middle of the night and she could hear like something downstairs. But she didn't think anything of it, and then she heard it again, and it sounded like someone was moving her kitchen table. So she like ran and shut her door and rang the police and was like, there's someone in my house, like, you need to come. So the police were like, okay, stay on the phone, like, we're gonna come to your house. They got to her door and they're like, your door's locked. We don't think anyone will be in there. She was like, no, someone's here, I give you permission to knock down my door. So they knocked down her door, and then she heard like some scuffling, like someone being pinned down. And then the policeman came up to her room, knocked on the door and was like, it's the police, like, it's fine, you're safe, like, we've got the man, you can open the door. And then they were like, it's fine, he's not here anymore, but we still don't think you should stay the night here. And she was like, okay, that's fine, but can I see what he's done downstairs? And they're like, we really don't think you should see what he's done. we don't think you should see what's happened. And then she was like, no, I need to see what he's done to my house. She went downstairs and he'd put up plastic on all of her furniture, like clear plastic sheets to cover it all up. And there was a saw and a hammer lined up on her floor. And then basically they found out that he'd like drugged her, and the amount of drugs that was in her system, like she shouldn't have woken up. And also, like, when he came into the house, the reason he got in is because he put his car keys down next to her keys, and then when he left, he picked up both of them and then he let himself back in. Like, literally, I am never ever going on a Tinder date ever again. Like, it actually killed me.
Welcome back to Chinese Swordfish. Madness.
As always.
The thing just ran. And it's madness.
What just ran?
How you gonna call it anything the thing, bro?
Oh.
No,
That's what I was thinking. You said the thing just
The
ran.
thing just ran. I'm like, that's
No,
rude.
the audio just ran. Because I'm going to edit it in.
Oh.
Which you just kind of made me fuck up now.
Understand.
Huh?
No, you did sound like you said the thing just ran.
Yeah, close it.
Yeah. You'll be my American
Stop
born.
doing that.
Why?
Welcome back,
As to offend you, huh?
welcome back to Chinese Swordfish. Madness. What you heard on that little playlist, Nathan, was madness. Online dating.
Say
And that's the
playlist.
word I did say playlist, didn't I?
Yeah, why did you say play it?
I don't know. That online little recording. You happy now? Shut up, bro.
Correct yourself, bro.
Shut up, bro. You're always trouble. Yeah, madness. That's online dating.
Wild.
But
That's
is that,
why I don't
is that
do
the
it.
world we live in? That's why you
Yeah.
don't do it.
Well, to be fair,
But wait, you haven't even introduced what we're talking about.
yeah.
We're talking about online dating.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Yeah, but
online
what
dating.
you said the video. What video
Oh yeah,
are you
yeah.
talking about?
Let's. You can fill them in.
I
on the
played
video.
it.
Oh yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
did it, bro.
yeah, you played it.
That
Oh,
is a-
Tanifi.
Huh? Yeah, I just played it, and I'm gonna.
In the future.
What are you on about, bro? Go on. Go on.
We
Officially
haven't
killed.
heard it, but they have. You got to fit them together, put in context, bro.
Go on. You haven't heard it.
Come on, you explain it, bro. Can't be asked. I
What,
don't
the
care.
video?
I don't care anyway. Let's go.
Well, you sent it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Why'd you forget? Why did I send it? Go on.
So the
Okay. Thank you.
We need some sound effects.
All right.
Chilling.
the story about online dating. But is that the world we live in with online dating now? Is it like? Is the world of online dating dangerous? Because we're moving to that way where everything is moving electronic
Yeah,
now.
apps
Yeah.
and like whatever he's.
You tell me.
Well, I feel like we are.
Yeah, I feel like it
There's always
is.
been that element of danger when it's
Yeah, that's the thing. It's always been there. I think since it started, it's been there.
It's just that,
'Cause-
yeah, a lot of mad people start to act on it.
yeah. And now there's just more ways to do it. I guess.
What?
But
No, but what do you mean more the way to do it?
well, there's more apps now. There's more websites now. There's like, you know what I mean? Anyone can start a website and bang, you got a dating website. Do you know what I mean? Or like a website where people can meet up. Like, so
But is it all doom and gloom? Is it all?
I don't
meet some
so
creepy
like,
strangers.
it's
and
weird
everything?
because I don't use it. I've never used online dating or dating apps. So like, I can't speak obviously like as if I know if it's good or bad because I haven't had any good or bad experiences from it. Do you know what I mean?
Are you sure?
1,000. Not from dating apps. This is like for me. It's like if I've had any experiences, it's like from like life, like
Yeah.
how I meet like people like traditionally, innit? Like, but I don't have anything against like online dating or like, anything because the same way you can meet crazy people.
You
in
can meet
clubs,
them-
you can meet them anywhere. Like I feel like you can meet them anywhere. But as I said, it's like when you see someone in person, you can catch a vibe from them. Like
Yeah, but
that's
you can
not
also do
there.
that with online dating.
Nah, later, bro, you can't.
Like,
I'm trying to how.
No, I've tested the
Well, I said you can-
I've tested the online
Bro,
dating.
you can
waters.
be anyone you want to be online.
Yeah, no, you can. No, but
Yeah,
the thing
you
is,
can't do that in real life. If I see you if I'm in front of you, how can you lie to me?
Oh no, but you tell me this, yeah. No, but the thing is, if for instance, like, say if I'm some dude that's like lying about how I am online,
Yeah.
and then the girl's like, oh blah blah, it's like, oh what are you? Oh I'm 6'5", blah blah blah,
Yeah.
doodly. And then she's like, oh this guy's actually quite amazing, you know. It's like, oh let's meet up. And then I'm like, yeah, let's meet up. And then I come through, yeah, and I'm like under her kneecaps, like they're tiny.
Yeah.
Then like, what? Then what am I gonna? Then I can't lie no more, can I? So what's the point? What benefit do you get from lying? Because if I'm gonna meet up with you eventually,
Yeah, but-
is she gonna be like, oh, I still like you?
I'm sure. I'm sure there's been people that have been like, well, he's not exactly what he says, but okay, we're here now. Like, I ain't got nothing else planned for today. I wouldn't know, innit? But I'm sure that's how some things have happened. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like no one, especially online, you're going to tell anyone the truth from the jump. I don't know.
I feel like there's no point wasting. There's no point lying.
Yeah, That's how I would feel.
Lies, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to uncover, and you're gonna have to remember them.
Yeah.
And it's work to do all that lying and all that madness.
I keep up with it, really.
But when you hit that point, you might as well say you hit rock bottom, bro.
What? It's true. What do you mean? What, lying? What, online dating or lying?
Online dating.
In general.
Yeah, I want to know where he's coming from with this. That's jokes. What's when you hit rock bottom?
Yeah, I'm saying, wait.
When you got to that element,
Of what?
Yeah,
of the combination of online dating, lying about who you are.
Yeah, okay, I get you now.
You hit rock
you have.
Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like.
but what if you can't get a girl? What if you can't meet up? And...
But you still can't get a girl.
There might be someone for everyone.
Well, at least you've met someone. That's the first step.
No, you met her, but you're not
you met her on live.
So she met someone else.
Maybe that's all you need.
That's me.
Human contact. I don't know.
What? Just to see you.
Just to see you and.
So you're telling me
There's probably people like that.
No, there
That
definitely
thing like
is.
that.
There
I just
definitely
want to
is.
meet someone and just
No,
someone
yeah,
that I've connected with
definitely.
for 6 months online.
Yeah.
And then I've seen you face to face. And
Like
then
if you watch when you watch Catfish, and then
Catfish,
shit,
yeah,
like,
Catfish.
that kind of shows.
Yeah, but
like,
how often do you say, how often do you see, like, you think, if you're, imagine you're talking to someone online, and you're like, this is their image, and they meet up with you, and they're just not them. Are you still going to be like,
Nah,
no,
I
yeah,
swear,
we have such a connection. Let's still do it.
Yeah, but some of them, they're like, after a while,
fam.
they cool down and they're like, well,
scaring,
let's
bro.
just stay in contact,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I'm
You know
out
that, though, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm out of there, bro.
it's either that or just
I'll be like,
completely just
yo,
fight.
man, you lied, you misled me, bro. Especially if I whip there, bro. Just keep going, bro. Just keep driving forward.
Head straight,
Don't
bro.
stop there, you know what I mean? Keep that straight. Flight mode. That's it, bro. Gone.
Yeah.
I just realised something that's a bit nuts. Yeah, the reason to explain that would be people. It's kind of deep. It's kind of deep, but you know, people who sadly, you're kind of in like a reject zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you're in that zone where you feel like basically you hit rock bottom.
Yeah, like you're not. Yeah. Wait, but what do you mean? Like, do you mean like
I think you mean
basically
lying.
in your view of yourself.
like you're not what society would fit
Yeah. So
attractive?
yeah, that's one.
That's rude.
No, bro, that was the nicest way you could ever
Yeah,
put
true.
it.
That was quite
is
politically
Oh my
correct.
days.
It's true. Man said he's-
What, you mean society would not be attractive?
So if you look at
That sounds hard.
That is hard.
You've had a hard life. If that's your title, man.
So if
Wow.
Because
Obviously,
that
there's
way
gonna
we
be
could just say
people like
clap.
that. I feel for people like
It's kind
For
of
real.
good to say
I
clap.
definitely feel people like that, man. That's why I can't call anyone ugly, fam. I could never do it, bro.
No, I think that's one of the harshest
Like,
things.
that's rude, bro. Like,
No, but you can't look at someone and say you're
yeah,
ugly.
that's deep. That means you're, yeah.
Like you're ugly. Like that's rude. Man.
And that's the thing, though.
I've heard people say
Always
that.
be in the ugly, bro. That's low self-esteem if you think you're ugly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but the thing, okay, but like,
I do rate people that own it.
bro,
what the only ugliness?
Oh, well, own what they are, innit?
They're unattractive in society.
I don't know what you want to call it. That's own them, it is own who they are.
that is
I mean, no, but no one should look at themselves in the mirror
Yeah, I mean,
and
like-
say, I am not attractive. I don't know.
Because you only.
But there are
it's-
people.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
there's
there's
people
and
like that say that.
Yeah,
But I
of
feel
course.
like, yeah, but it's based on what society, like he said, like what society deems attractive.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
That's because you're only basing yourself like off of a comparison to
Yeah,
someone
to
else.
other
Yeah.
people.
Do you know what I mean? So
So if you're moving like that, and then you
I
have to
mean,
move and lie
it's only
online,
because of what you're exposed to.
but if you move like that online, you're gonna get uncovered.
Yeah.
So, like,
But what if you never meet these people?
What, online dating people?
and then you're gonna say you're in a relationship or
And you
whatever.
just keep making up excuses to not see anyone.
See, you can't be fooled like that no more. There's no way. Like, if I say, this is the thing, if you say to someone, oh, do you want to jump on FaceTime real quick, or do you want to jump on a Skype chat, and you're like,
But you see on Catfish all
No,
the time.
yeah, but some
You
people
can't
are
do
loyal
that.
just to that
You can't
attention.
do that no more.
No, but some people are loyal to that
You see
attention.
it
If you're
on
not used to
Catfish
getting
all
that
the time.
attention, then you'll be loyal just to the attention.
No,
Like,
think about it.
some
You
people
can't
are
do
like
that no more. For instance, say if you did strike up a conversation with someone, yeah, and then you're clicking through text, whatever, and then you're like, let's talk on the FaceTime or Skype
Yeah.
or whatever, or Snapchat, whatever platform, yeah. And each time they're like, oh no, I don't have that. then you're gonna be like, this is kind of fishy, because you've seen so much of these shows like catfishing that you can't be getting caught with them. You can't be caught like that.
So you're saying it's like a requirement? You have to.
I'm saying, why do you fear going on this?
Yeah, well, if I was doing that, I would
legit
usually
nervous?
FaceTime.
No, for one thing,
I would have to
but then-
FaceTime you. If I'm seeing you, I would have to.
And then what they're like, oh, but you can, they're like, oh, we should still meet up though. It's like, but why aren't you showing me your face?
Yeah, if I was to do that,
Like,
I'd have to FaceTime.
like show me your face, because clearly you fear
Yeah, exactly.
something's it's not gonna be right.
Yeah.
So that's like a red flag, because all these shows like catfish that kind of bring it to your attention that you need to be more wary.
Bro, if I'm telling you, if I did that, I'm setting a timer 2 weeks, man.
That's the thing,
I need to
because
see what you look like in 2
Within
weeks.
2 weeks.
Other than that, we're getting that chopped off.
Yeah.
No point in talking.
You mess out like hounds, bro.
Bro, nah, I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting myself.
I
You mean I sound like a hound?
No,
That's protecting myself, man.
That is being sick.
Bro,
That
I'm
is
like,
being
listen,
sick.
No, but I
if
wanna
I
put it
don't know
out
what
there.
you look like and you're trying to mislead me, I'm not getting trapped, bro.
Yeah,
I'm out.
No, I want to put this out there. No, I want to put this out there.
I'm
Nah,
out.
the way I'm seeing it.
No, you're making it seem like, oh, you might be
Oh,
buzzing.
then if you go closer.
No.
Wait,
It's
put
not-
Nikki's mic closer if you can, please.
It sounds like the way humans games work. You man regulate on spot.
No, you have to, because from what I'm hearing, bro, this
No
stuff
one wants to be
sounds
catfished.
scary,
No,
bro.
listen,
And like,
so-
why are you gonna waste your time and
I wanna
get
put it out.
emotionally
Waste your time.
invested? You get
Waste a month
invested.
of talking to
Do you know what I
someone.
mean?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And a month
For them
to
to
turn
realise
down.
it's some next
yeah,
man.
exactly.
That's-
Some dude.
yeah.
Just
That's in
And
America or something.
Yeah,
rubbing
I
off
was
his
What's
fires,
the
fam.
point?
Just texting man, rubbing off his fires, fam.
Yeah.
Some hairy old man,
Hey
fam.
guys.
Yeah,
And he's
bro.
like, he's like, I'm chilling with the girls.
Yeah.
I'm just having a good, really like, just in
Yeah,
some
I mean,
basement,
bro.
some basement somewhere,
Just
bro.
smash nuts, fam.
Yeah,
exactly.
Eating, you know what I mean, bro? Do you know what I mean? Nuts, fam.
This one,
Yeah, I'm not about
but
it,
one
bro.
thing, it's not literally, you're not literally just saying, oh, you don't look like your pictures, like, oh, you look slim in your pictures, but you're fat, or like, oh, you're a bit,
You have to
your
have
nose is
confirmation
bigger.
of who
when
actually.
like,
You've
or something
got to confirm
Yes.
who
I'm
you're
saying
talking
that
to. Yeah.
it's a
That's
general,
why.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
general safety thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Knowing, because you even in that video with the girl saying like, she met up with him after like 6 months or so.
Yeah.
She
I
could
guess she
still
was
get
seeing
caught
him,
though.
innit? She was seeing him.
No, that was the first time she saw him. I
How long
think.
was it? Was it
But
6
they were
months?
talking for they were talking for a long
That's a
time.
long time, bro.
And I
They'll
guess
talk
she
a long time.
saw him, and I guess he was.
So she felt comfortable. Yeah.
But the problem is,
Yeah.
you still have to think of it as that first encounter is still really actually the real first.
Yeah.
Is actually the first
Yeah.
encounter. Like
Yeah.
texting could be anything, but the first encounter was actually
Yeah, of course.
you
Yeah.
actually meeting up.
Mm-hmm.
Because in that video she said that she took him back to his, isn't it? No, she went back to his, or he went back to hers.
He went back to hers.
She was driving. She was gonna drive her to his, but then she felt sick, so she went to drop him out. She dropped home, so he went to hers.
Yeah, so he went to hers, yeah. And that is the fault, because you don't know this guy yet. So
Yeah.
this new guy is just coming in your house. But regardless, even if he was, this is the thing about the Tinder and that, is that guy could still make that move. He doesn't need Tinder to make them moves. So she's saying she don't want to use Tinder no more, but he could just make that move on some girl in his area. No? He could be doing that regular.
Yeah.
Because if he's coming with the blankets and that, it seems like he's done that kind of thing before.
But then you wouldn't.
That's the
But he
thing,
probably wouldn't do it to anyone in his area.
How do you know? How do you know? Because clearly he can be charming enough to just be a normal
serial
guy.
killer, though.
And he was tactical. He found some kind of tactical way of taking her keys and stuff.
Yeah.
So clearly he knows what he's doing. So he could clearly, how can he can finesse a girl like that just in the street, like be like, oh yeah, I'm
it's
dating this
true.
girl now, and all of a sudden,
Yeah, it's
What's-
true.
what's
That's
the-
true. There's no,
what's the-
there's no sure way of telling.
I feel like the only thing that the Tinder and social media do now is that it's made his area of scope bigger.
Yeah, that's what
That's
it is.
the thing.
It's
But it
just
still
more
doesn't mean
opportunities,
still
really.
doesn't mean it stops
Yeah,
the kind of
it
man.
just increases the
It's-
opportunities.
but
Yeah.
From the way you're looking at it, it's made it easier for him because of
Yeah, and it's easier. Look how easy it was for him because of that whole messaging for the 6 months. She didn't meet him for that 6 months. She could have met him within that time and then maybe caught a certain type of vibe, or do you know what I mean? Or got a different feeling. She might have known. Or
I feel like
words
in
with
6
me,
months, though, she probably felt like she
probably
knew him
could
at that
have.
point,
Yeah,
though.
and that's what it is. And like I think that's how it is now because we spend mad time texting. Like when you meet people now, you spend most of your time texting them. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like that text is like. Everyone's sick. Everyone can text sick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everyone's got game when they're texting. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, but in person, it's like it's not the same.
Oh yeah,
Do you know what I mean? You probably
get
charm,
that
like,
kind of
anyone
vibe
can
from
charm.
anyone,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying, and that's what I was saying about this. It's like anyone can charm anyone by a text. Like I can be a comedian.
You can
vibe,
think about
do you know what I
it.
mean?
You have
But,
time
yeah,
to
you know
regulate.
what I mean? Like, and then
Different
in
group,
person
yeah,
though,
whatever.
like you'll catch it. I feel like you'll catch some things. You'll be like, nah, this guy's kind of off, you know. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's this.
I do agree. No, meeting someone in person is definitely better. But who's to say? Is it bad to say meeting someone online? Like if that's someone's route to meeting people, especially like say
that
if
whole
someone
thing was bad.
say if someone's say if someone like you said like a shy guy. No, he's got real pictures, so he's not lying about himself. But what if he's like he can't talk to girls like in a club or something? That's not his scene. But he feels more confident in like he's never going to talk to that girl across on the tube from him. Mm-hmm. But for instance, say if he like swiped that girl and then he got a match, now he knows there's a mutual agreement that they both kind of find each other attractive.
Yeah.
So now he knows. So who's to say that this shy guy now hasn't got a platform where he can actually start getting in relationships now? But before he would have been single, he wouldn't have known what to do. Every man for himself, like survival of the fittest. But now it's like it's giving him an opportunity, you know?
Yeah, it is. But it still comes with like the sheer fact that like he's gonna get caught by that.
You still need social skills and that anyway.
And there's gonna be more funky people he's gonna be exposed to.
He still needs to meet the person and all that
it's
stuff.
just a bigger
which he's
pool,
struggling
that's all
to
it
do.
is.
Yeah, I think wherever you meet someone, it's gonna be you could meet funky
Yeah.
people. You could you can meet someone on the tube and be like,
yeah,
oh, that
it's
girl's
true.
cute, and you could be like, let me talk to her.
Yeah.
She could be crazy.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
don't know
never
that.
know. Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? You don't know. Isn't it? Always, it's all about vigilance, no matter who you meet.
But as I said, I feel like in person you can pick up on things a bit better. Yeah. It just gives you a bit more of an opportunity to find out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Than the text. That's the only thing with this the online dating thing. Like,
Well, I heard this story. A 17-year-old girl dumped her teenage boyfriend and found love with a 44-year-old man online. Yeah, so she dumped her boyfriend.
Disgusting.
Yeah, for like she's 17.
Oh, is she? 17,
yeah.
Look, 17.
I feel like I know
She don't look
people
like
like
it,
this.
no. But
Like some girls that are like young and their boyfriends are like, sorry.
and she had sex with him on the first day.
Man,
yeah, like
They met.
to be fair, like
They
I
had sex
can't.
on the first day she met. Like he's from America and she's from like I don't know, she's from England somewhere.
I did
Bradford.
know that.
And she went but she like from the jump she went like
Just laid it down, like
after
just
she met him,
just
yeah.
let it go.
You can go to jail, you know?
What, how old
no,
is she?
she's 17.
No.
So she's not classed as a minor.
Yeah, no.
Oh, is it?
No,
yeah,
but
yeah,
she dumped her teenage boyfriend for a 40. She met online.
Just the age gap alone, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Should be going to jail for that, bro.
Huh? Who's him?
Yeah.
He's got to
for that age gap.
staying over here.
Yeah, but see, so I see. So in a way, like it's for that kind of story, like online is not. I'm not sure it's the best.
Yeah, because she almost died. I guess she almost.
No, she's not died.
No, well, she almost got. Well, she could have potentially.
Who are you talking about? The girl that got chopped up?
But what are you
Almost got
talking
chopped up.
about?
I'm talking about the 17-year-old.
Oh yeah,
This is our next story, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The girl.
I'm
Yeah, I'm saying
the
no.
other one.
No, I'm saying they're both kind of bad.
Oh yeah.
But it's not to say that it's not a means for people to meet people.
And she met this dude online as well.
Yeah, she met this dude online. I mean, yeah, her family's okay with it.
And this is what I'm saying. It's like
Disgusting,
if you were
bro.
seeing this, I feel like that's and this is what I mean. I feel like however long they were messaging, say they were messaging for 6 months as well. You see, this guy put up the nicest display picture he has of himself, and he's messaging you for 6 months. Then, all right, in that 6 months, now you've kind of like, all right, cool. You know what? He's calm. Like you see him, he might not look exactly like the display picture, but he's still that dude.
Yeah.
And then just because of that, it's like he's kind of got her, and it's like.
Yeah, but
She's with him now, and then watching like another couple months, and then we'll see what one. Like, do you know what I mean?
No, that's
it could
different
work.
though.
It could work.
That's like maybe his pictures. He just takes good pictures, or maybe he has some filters on it. But it doesn't mean that he's a completely different dude. Like if you only take, for instance, if I'm only taking pictures of like my face, and it's like I'm using like slim filters, and I'm like some next proper like obese guy, you wouldn't expect that. So you got to kind of give some kind of hint to the fact that I might be big.
Of course. No, that's true. Because I'm not gonna say this like everyone on there isn't genuine, because that's kind of like
Some people
I don't
don't be
want to
real.
give that assumption.
No?
Yeah, there's probably because if I was to do it, then I would be real about it. Like, but
Have you ever spoke to a girl that says she's on Tinder?
no.
Like, I know some girls.
Oh
like,
no, yeah, of course.
They're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
fake.
yeah.
Are they not real? Are they not real?
Yeah.
So there are real
Yeah, they're
girls
cool.
out
Like,
there.
I know
This is
people.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I know people who are like
They're not
engaged
crazy.
and married in ish off of Tinder. Like, I won't lie and say that stuff don't happen. Like, it happens. I know people who have met on like I know a lot of people. It seems like almost like the most successful or the most
This one
sweetest,
so it's
like,
not all
engagements
psychopaths.
are from. But I don't know. I've also heard mad stories in it, so like the scales to me are kind of even. Do you know what I mean? Because I know the same people that are on Tinder. I know them as people, and they're crazy. And it's like you're not like this on Tinder, and then you meet them, and now you trap them. So I know both sides. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I know the personalities, and then I see how they act online, and it's like, right, you're not even like that. Like, if I couldn't even deal with you on a daily basis. Do you know what I mean? So
I feel like we just have to stay vigilant with wherever you meet anyone.
yeah, and that's
It's not
what I'm
just-
saying
it's not
about,
just dating apps.
about. That's what I'm saying about me seeing them on a
sliding into
day-to-day
DMs
basis
as well.
Because if you see them and you talk to them, you catch that vibe. Like, you can't show me that how stressed out you are, or like if I say something that you might not
Emojis,
like.
man.
Yeah, I know.
They got skin color ones now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, go on. What are you saying?
That's just you quick, man.
But yeah, it's like risk and reward of it. So
Yeah, fully, man.
Wait, what?
but yeah, it's like risk and reward of it. So
Yes.
it'll be people got to know, or people got to understand that when you meet people in general or meet people in life, there's risk and reward to everything. So yeah,
Bass in your voice, bro.
Put some bass in yours.
Come on, boy.
but yeah, basically yeah. So whenever you meet people in general, you just need to understand there's risk and reward in it. So you can get the bad things or you can get the good things.
I'm saying it's a chance no matter what.
Yeah, and it's like you're going. Like, at the end of the day, you're talking them. You're going.
Out of
You're
your way
on
to
there
connection.
to get something that you want from someone. So yeah,
Yeah.
in order to get what you want, you're gonna have to get what comes with it.
I'm saying it's a chance,
You
man.
know what I mean?
But sadly, there are
As you
people
say.
who choose to take it.
And you can
advantage.
get that and then
Yeah.
a lot extra.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so stay vigilant. I'm saying stay vigilant, and then
Stay
yeah.
vigilant. It's true. Stay vigilant.
Alright.
You just gotta understand.
So so staying on the dating scene, yeah. There's a story. What do you mean? Here we go. A man invoices a woman for £25 date after she
Yeah.
ghosts him afterwards.
Yeah, straight up. For what, fam?
Wait, what?
How did this go down? What do you mean?
Wait,
Yeah, I'm sending
what?
you receipts and all sorts. No, I'm playing. But what happened?
I don't even know like how to.
He sent her an
Send
invoice,
her
so
back.
that's jokes.
Wait, so the person got
How do you
started.
get deals to do that?
I made it mad official. You know when the letter just come through the door, it's just like, ah, cool, what's this?
Okay, right. Okay, let me read it. Let me read it.
Dear Susie.
Let me read it.
Nah,
Let me read it. This woman
I forgot to tap out. I flopped.
from Indiana. What?
I forgot to tap out.
What do you mean?
For what?
So if
Oh no,
anyone-
it's her. Oh, so you're running up full day the travel. Oh, you're pissed.
£15.
That's a no.
Ouch.
What does it tell
As
you?
opposed to 8, yeah. I always forget because I don't normally use it.
Transaction.
All right, let me read this.
Yeah.
All right,
segue,
so this
segue
woman from
back.
Indiana revealed that this guy sent her a bill. It was in Indiana, so yeah, US dollars, but it was £25, equal £25, worth of alcohol and the pork taco she bought. Because she after the date, like she just kind of didn't message him or nothing afterwards. So she kind of just went she just fully ghosted him.
No, but the date's done though, mate.
So
That's it, bro.
So then he sent her.
That's it.
he
Look,
sent her
the
an
food's
itemized bill.
gone, bro. The food's done, been eaten and shit out, fam. What do you want? Why am I paying you
Money back. Do you want his money
No,
back?
for what, bro? You already gave me the food. Ate it, gone.
Do you think he has a point?
That's
I don't want to
hilarious.
talk. Bro, the date was dead. Why am I messaging you back for, bro?
No, do you
Like,
think he
that's
has
how
a,
it goes.
do you think he has a right to ask for a refund? No.
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 Did he invite her out?
Well, yeah.
There you go. That's it. No, if you
wow.
invited me out, bro, that's it. Why am I paying?
But the thing is, though, listen to this. Though, but some women,
Yeah.
not all, but I've heard some people, men could do it as well.
Yeah,
But I think
yeah,
it's probably more women because it's probably easier for them to get dates if they wanted to,
Yeah.
with guys being thirsty. But yeah, women can just go on a date because she wants to
Want
eat.
food? Yeah, I know girls. that kind of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
no, but you.
I feel like this guy has been hit one too many times
How
by
did
his
you
move.
meet? How did you meet her?
I didn't actually say, It actually didn't say how they met. It could have been online.
That would
Probably.
have been very helpful.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly. How did you meet her?
No, I didn't say how they met.
Sounds like online dating.
Probably on.
Yeah, probably. It sounds like online. Like, you
Man
probably-
can send
I
an
just said,
invoice
bro,
or no.
that's like-
yeah, he said an invoice. He
He
said
must
that.
know he's way around the computer.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Like, no,
Like
but the thing
boys.
is though, if she's moving like she's saying she's just going on dates and
No, but she
She's
might
going
have
on
just
dates, she
genuinely
pays
not
for it.
liked the date. Like, she might not have liked him on the date. That's what I'm saying about
Yeah, he
meeting
could have
people.
done
She might not have
something.
liked him.
but
And
the
that's
thing
it.
that's kind of so,
Now she's met him, she don't like him.
She
Now
could
she's gonna keep
have
talking
felt
to him. It's wasting no
comfortable.
one's
She could have
time.
felt
but the
safe.
thing is, it's the ghosting part where it's like kind of just like fully just like gone. Like,
I thought-
you
you
couldn't even text a man
I-
and just be like, you know what, yeah, I don't think we clicked.
I feel like he messed up. I feel like he's done something. Because first of all, sending someone an invoice for ghosting you is wild. I feel like you must be salty about something else. I feel like he probably said
he done something.
I feel like he done something. She
Yeah.
ghosted and now he's like, no, like, you know, the ones where it's like you try to move to a chick and then she pars you and you're like, no, you're butters, bro.
You
Like,
butters
trying to-
anyway, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
them kind of reactions. It's like, he probably said something on the date and she's like, you know what, no, you're a donut, fam. Like, do you know what I mean?
No,
And
the
then-
thing-
just
but,
took off.
or she might have said something and then not said it there. And after that's like, nah, this guy's a dingus. Like, I'm not even trying to message him back. And then that's me.
Just take off.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because like, there's been times when I met people like, you know what, she's actually a donut. Like,
No,
that's
where
me.
do you
Do you know
stand?
what I mean?
Yeah, but when do you
Like,
where do you
I have
stand?
nothing enough to say.
Where do you stand with like the man paying for the bill though? Because
If he
like, on the
invited her
first
out,
date, do you feel like a guy is his duty to
if-
pay for the first bill? Because
if he invited her out,
Yeah.
then yeah, why not?
But-
But you invited me out.
if you now if you do that and if the girl actively knows that she just finesses guys for meals,
No, but you have to be susceptible. You have to
like feel
you have to be aware that you're gonna be. I mean, that can happen. Like,
so maybe
that's
he's
like-
maybe he's been finessed one too many times and he's like, I'm
That's
sick of
the
this.
problem.
Now.
You need to fix up, bro. Like, obviously you're doing
That's
something
his
wrong.
issue, though.
If you're getting finessed bare, your formula's flopped, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? That's it. You need to
You're
stop
doing
yourself
something
from
wrong,
getting finessed.
clearly.
Obviously, you're open. That means
Yeah.
you're attracting girls that know they can finesse you.
Yeah, no, well, I think he's being extra with the bill.
Yeah,
it could have been a
that's
joke.
funny. I
He
think
could have
that's-
been a joke. He could have been
That
trying
is
to joke
hilarious. I
to
won't
try
go
and
like
get her to text
I
back.
rate you for doing it. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
certified.
But you
But
really
I
think
wouldn't
you're gonna
do it
pay
myself.
back?
No, I think he could have been saying it as a joke
Just like he did.
because he was.
Oh, no.
But also,
Yeah,
I think
he did
that
that,
seems
yeah.
dead serious.
You know,
to
I
me.
think that's game. You know?
but
That's
no,
probably-
also
that's
he
probably
said
game.
because she wasn't texting him back. So maybe it's kind of cool though. Think about it. Like if you went on a date and then like you had a good time, she looked
Yeah.
like she had a good time,
Yeah.
and then you text her like, "Oh yeah, how's your day?" Or like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
that is very disheartening. But
Yeah, but she literally just goes. She don't even say, "Oh, I don't think we clicked," or don't you think she owes it? Like, don't you think if she went on a date with a guy, don't you think she at least owes
that's
him
why Dan was saying
an explanation?
he thinks the person's done
Done
something.
something wrong, like proper like.
Yeah, I feel like he probably
No,
said
something to make her
something.
really uncomfortable
Yeah,
or
I feel
something,
like he
something
probably said
that's
or done
triggered her.
something.
Or, I don't know.
And
Could've
now
been-
he's
could've been
like,
anything.
Okay, yeah, well, cool, but
If he did that, then surely you should understand that. Like,
but maybe she don't want to waste her time.
Yeah,
Like,
No,
'cause
but
that
yeah,
can
maybe
cause
she just
something.
literally just
Because,
went,
like,
"Oh,
alright,
I'm going to
you
toilet
say
and
I say
zipped."
to you, yeah, you said this that I don't really like it. Now you're like, nah, but I meant this, or we either kick off and then we have a disagreement. It's
Yeah.
like, to me, it's like I don't even know you like that. Like, it's long. Let me just leave
And
it.
this is your first time
Like,
meeting.
I'm
or-
not even trying to. You know what I mean, I don't want to argue with your
Just
debate
leave
or
it, innit?
anything. Like, we don't.
no,
Like,
not that. I'm saying like if he did mess up,
yeah.
then shouldn't the guy have taken the hint to like understand that? he
That she's
kinda
not
messed
feet.
up?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know. Some people are sorry like that. As I said, like, some people
maybe
are.
it's offended. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like
It's just
some people can't take it like that.
I
Some
don't know.
people
I
consider
feel
it
like
rejection.
the thing is, I feel like sometimes. Well, I think nowadays as well, it's easy, especially with online dating and stuff, for people to ghost
Yeah.
because it's easy to be like, you know, yeah, I'll talk to them. And it's like,
Just
you're
block-
you're
just
not,
block,
yeah,
block,
you're
block.
nothing to me.
Yeah,
Let me just block,
sure,
delete.
I'll just find another
Let me
one
block,
of you
and then,
later.
yeah, then move
Yeah,
on
yeah,
and
yeah.
move on.
That's
But
harsh.
so people, this is what I'm saying. It's harsh. That's what I'm saying. Don't you think like?
It's in reality, that's harsh.
Think
Bro.
about it. No, think about
I
it.
don't know why I'm laughing so much.
No, but it's true. No, it's true.
so deep.
Think about it. Like you're talking to someone, and then literally all of a sudden,
Bro,
1 minute they're just like,
so
no,
deep,
yeah,
like,
this
you
person's
can
more
just-
interesting.
yeah, it's
communication.
true,
And
you know.
they're like, oh,
Like-
I think this person's better. actually.
Legit, that's how
This
life
person-
works now, you know.
And
It's
that
like,
person's still like,
bro,
okay,
You know what happened?
just
What
yeah,
happened?
and it's like right,
And it tells you
bad.
you've been blocked.
Deleted.
Blah 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 blocked you.
What on what?
Number
what's
one.
this?
I don't know. Just
No,
about
just anything.
anything.
Oh,
You can,
shit.
it tells you. Like,
Yeah.
just
you
wiped
can
on
tell
them.
when someone's blocked you.
Oh, that's wild.
And it's like wow, that just happened. Like you just wiped me like that. Like it's easy for people to ghost these days. But so I'm saying in this situation, I feel like there's one way where okay, the bill thing is a bit extra, but
That's
I feel like she parred it if she
Right,
just
yeah.
if she just aired him. Because I feel like you could have if you owed him one explanation and then
Yeah.
he kept texting, then you could be like, no, you need to settle down now because I told you I'm not interested. Why are you
Yeah.
pushing it? But if she just went cold turkey after the date,
Yeah.
like no, that's kind of
Yeah,
cold.
that's kinda
Like at least
I'm
tell,
not
at least tell
yeah.
man like, oh, did you get home safe? Like, come on, man, just
what
say
if
yeah, I
he's-
did.
What if he was like a real creep?
Yeah,
Huh?
it's
That's
hard,
what I'm
innit?
saying.
If
You
he
don't
wasn't,
know.
if he
I feel like
wasn't,
she would.
don't
I
know
feel
though.
like I feel like she would have said
maybe he
so
just got
in her
finessed,
text.
bro.
If it was a real creep,
maybe
and,
he just
and
got
she was
finessed.
like, I don't even want to be in contact with him again.
Yeah,
To kind of irk him or
Yeah.
instigate anything any further.
Yeah.
I'm just cutting this. I don't want to see him ever again. I will never see him again. Kind of
that's what
thing.
I'm saying. And if she is a finesser, even if she wasn't, if she is a finesser, then she's not gonna hold him back anyway. That's another thing.
Yeah. Well,
So that's just like
Yeah, she
you
was
just got
continue.
finessed. That's another thing. Like
Could just be that.
that's it. You got finessed, bro.
Could just be that
Done.
simple.
oh,
How life works.
You don't know. That's the thing. We don't know the context of it.
but if she was a finesser just going out getting free
But
meals, is
I
that
feel
cool
like
then?
the same.
That's
Bro, it's life.
It's not,
Like,
but that's how it goes.
it's
You
not-
know?
yeah.
What
like,
can
at
you
the
do?
end- no, because it's like an escort.
She has to learn
It's
that.
like it's kind of like a self-employed escort, fam. When you think about it, when you really break it down, it's like, well, I'm coming out with you. You need company, bro. Like
Especially when
you
you're
want to be out with a chick, eating, looking nice, bro.
Especially for people that are aware of
fam,
it as
you're
well.
paying for the food, and then I'm going back.
it's
home.
funny you actually said about
Like,
that.
I'm touching yards straight after I finish this dessert. fam.
But no, it's actually funny you said that because
It's true, cuz.
the same thread led me to something where some woman uses different men to take her on holidays
That's what I'm saying.
What is
for
she doing?
100,000. She's
Vanessa's
like a
called
middle-aged woman.
Vanessa.
She's like a middle-aged woman.
Because I remember
She's 47.
there's one of that
Bro,
mixed race
47,
woman,
she's trying to hold it.
No,
but she's kind of young.
But like she goes on
see?
like she has like rich guys taking her on holiday.
Oh snap!
Like they take her on
I've seen
holiday
this woman before.
when she's an escort and like the husbands would like they're actually men in marriages and stuff. And so when they go on business trips, they send her out. Or like even she said once she even went out when like the husband went on a trip with the wife, but he had her staying up at another hotel somewhere.
That's a hustle, bro.
And I'm thinking like she had a husband because she's finessing the.
Yeah.
she's
That's
like,
not really finessing. They're all aware of the situation.
well, the wife isn't.
Obviously not. I mean, like, obviously whoever's paying her.
Yeah. Well,
That's what I'm saying.
But no. In that situation though, she holds all the cards as well.
Yeah.
But like she's finessing all these guys. She's finessing them.
It's not really a finesse if you're like agreeing to this in the first place. You get what I mean?
She's just an escort.
It's like he knows. Obviously, if he's got a wife, he's fully aware of the whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see,
It's not really a finesse, then, is it?
Yeah, because no, I'm saying because when you're moving on websites, knowing that like you're taking advantage.
You're just taking advantage of a situation. That's what you're doing.
That's it. Yeah, really.
It's
Like
not. It's not.
don't you remember they had that website? I can't remember what it was, and it was like that one that was dedicated to dudes cheating, like that one that was dedicated to guys
Is
who
that
had
the one
wives,
that's Ashley Madison or something?
something like that. There was like, and
Nah, that's just a dating site for married people.
yeah,
that
men
want
who
to cheat.
had wives
That want
who
to
wanted
cheat. No, not just men. I think it's just
Oh,
for
It's just for
anyone
people in general. Yeah.
that want to
okay.
cheat on their others.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
And that was when like this bare people just got exposed, right?
Yeah, Ashley
I
Madison.
don't think it got exposed, but
No, yeah,
I swear.
it got
Yeah,
leaked.
it's
No, it got
supposed to be-
leaked.
it's
No, it
supposed
got
to be-
leaked.
Oh, yeah,
Someone
that's
hacked
it.
them.
Yeah, yeah. And
this
then-
is all supposed to be
yeah,
discreet. Yeah.
So
I don't feel sorry for them.
it's the same. Like the people who work for like that sort of thing is the same now.
What like
So they're taking advantage of the situation, like dudes who are dudes or women who are
I'm doing
married
this
to
event, blah blah blah.
dudes.
Can you make this?
Yeah, like
that I'll put-
I need an outlet. Bang, I'll pay you.
No,
mad.
it's just
bro.
like it has to be an agreement for that kind of
Yeah.
money.
That's mad. See,
It's
that's
mad, but if you got the money,
Bro,
Plus, yeah, they both agreed. They both.
yeah, they
agreed
both
to it.
agreed to this. That's what I'm saying.
They both
It's
agreed
not
to
like
it, plus you
it's not like
chose-
she's tricked him into it.
Yeah, you chose to.
That's
go
not a
with it.
finesse.
You can say
Yeah,
that.
but you're acting like it's calm, but there's still.
I'm not saying it's calm.
There's still a
I'm
victim.
saying both parties are aware of the
No,
situation.
but no, no, you're saying two parties, but that party includes a third. You can't ignore that third party.
The one paying, I'm talking about the one paying and the woman.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm saying that party affects
Obviously,
more
there's
than
the
one.
wife and that. That's a different situation.
Them.
That's a different situation.
As far as the escort's concerned, it's me and my client.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
cold.
that's
You're
business.
putting the personal
That's
stuff.
business. Like, there's no emotion with what there should be. Like, there's no emotion. Like, whatever emotional thing you have is on your side.
I'm
bro.
talking
here
business
to compete,
here.
bro.
I'm not talking about
Do you
the
know what I mean?
personal,
This is my guap, bro.
the wife on the side or whatever.
I'm trying to get this chop and boost.
Yeah, but see, that's the same. Like, so if that woman, going back to the one with that, for instance, if she dated guys to get food and then went, if that's her business, do you rate that hustle in too?
That's different though. He wasn't aware of that in the first place.
And second, it's
He
like,
thought
you
he
know
was
what?
gonna
But you're saying the one that's okay is
Because they both agreed beforehand. Yes.
If this chick here, I don't know to say shit. If this woman here is just chilling, yeah, and then the dude messages her and is like, "Oh, you're hot. Like, do you want to go out for food?" And then she's not doing anything. She's in her PJs watching TV, and then she's like, "You know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm hungry."
Yeah.
Bro,
Don't do that.
If you legit. If you,
Especially if you have no interest in that.
bro, no, but you don't know unless you go. Like, say she might, and then she goes and she's like, "Actually, no."
But that's no different. That's no different to another extreme where, for instance, if a guy told a girl what she wanted to hear, so he could have sex with her, and then he dipped.
But
How
to
any
an extent,
different?
that's what everyone does.
No, but how's that different? And then he goes to her, and she's like, "Oh, he told me all this, and he's like, so he used me." Technically, the girl that takes her man for his dinner, she's using him.
No, those are two different
Because
scenarios.
he invited her out.
Yeah,
He invited her out, bro. Like,
initial meeting
she didn't
was
ask him. She's not catfishing him. He's asking her out. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he asked, that's what I'm saying. If she went to him, like, this is why it's two different scenarios. Because the escort, that's her job. Her job is to go to you to make, you know what I mean, to take your money. This girl could have been just chilling in her crib, and he shouted at her. And then she's like, "Okay, well, I'm giving you my time and my company, because obviously that's what you want from me right now." So either way, he got what he wanted. Like, he didn't, maybe not to the extent he wanted it, but she didn't say how much she was giving him.
That's cold.
No, but it's true, fam. It's not. I didn't tell you I was gonna. You know what I mean? I said I will go for you with food. Like, I'll go and have food with you.
It's expectations.
Until the food, like, as soon as that last bite's done, as far as I'm concerned, we don't actually have to talk anymore.
No, see, that's what it's called. I feel like you could at least give the man an explanation.
For what though? What? She don't owe him anything.
Yeah, he does. She doesn't owe him.
I came to my house for you already, fam. I've given you. You owe me time now. Legit, though. You owe me time because you asked me to come at my crib. So now you owe me time. I should be leaving. You should be messaging me saying thank you for coming.
You make it sound like a side man.
Nah, bro, it's true, bro. No, but I'm being real, fam. I'm being real, bro. How about I send you an invoice for my time, bro? Do you know what I mean? No, but sometimes you got to think from both sides.
2.5
You
hours.
can't just think from the side of the dude that. Because obviously, what all dudes, like, because we're all guys here right now, so we don't have a girl here right now. But she might be thinking, nah, like, a girl will think different. I don't think a girl will see it the same way we're seeing it right now. That's why I think, you know, we have to flip it. Because I see it that way, you know.
Yeah.
I just
Also,
think
see
the
it that
guy
way.
expected something a lot
Yeah,
more
he
than
expected
her.
more than
maybe.
what he got, and that's
Yeah,
it. Now
I fully get that. Like, maybe because one person could be feeling the situation more, and then if they're there, then they're not ready to be rejected or whatever. But in that case, this is what I'm saying. If you just say, settle down, it's not happening, and then he continues, then goes through for the rest.
But how do you know she didn't say that?
That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
I-
How do you know she didn't hint like I'm not feeling this? I'm gonna go or something. I don't know.
Well, maybe he couldn't read the signs. Yeah, maybe he couldn't read the signs.
But whose fault is that then?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
We
I'm
don't
saying.
know.
So that's they just sent him one text and said, "I'm not interested."
Well, she gave them hints.
She might have done that already.
No, but she gave him like in terms of like maybe not hugging him
Well,
by
you
or
said
something.
I'm not like I don't like you. I don't know
Yeah,
whatever.
but
If she said
And
she
then they
didn't
had an
like him,
argument and she stormed off and ghosted, as it says.
then why would you text? Why would you text? And
Why would you text after you
no,
stormed
that.
off? Why
Bro,
would you
if I'm
ever
gone,
need to
I'm not-
text?
I don't want to talk to you.
That's it. It's over. You're gone.
what she did? Well, they didn't say that in the article.
That's what
But
I'm
they didn't
saying.
say that didn't
But
happen.
we're talking hypotheticals. No, you're moving different hypotheticals.
Yeah, but the thing is,
We're
no,
going
but
off the
there's
article.
holes though.
Yeah,
There's
it's
holes.
Because there's a big hole in this. It doesn't make sense.
There's holes in this article.
We want to know why she
bro.
ghosted, but we don't know.
Yeah, we don't actually know why she ghosted. We need to hear from. We're
There has
only
to be a
hearing from the
reason.
dude. We're only hearing from the dude.
Yeah, from his
No, that's
perspective.
her. No, she posted it saying, "Can you? Is this guy serious? Like he's sending me a bill."
Oh, because
It
she
came
got the
from
bill.
her. Yeah, it came from her. So she got the bill. So then she posted it on social media, and then there was a backlash where people were saying like, "Oh, I don't blame him. It's like how are you gonna go on a date with?" And then some other people were saying stuff like he could have been a creep. And then at the end of it, and then apparently like she deleted the post afterwards. So that
makes you finesse it.
Yeah, that makes me feel like she finessed it because she deleted the post.
If she deleted the post, then
If
she got finessed.
Yeah, because she felt like, oh crap, maybe I didn't get the
Yeah,
reaction I wanted from people saying this guy is a cheapskate or whatever.
Maybe,
Because
I don't
now, because everyone's saying like, oh, I don't blame him. You probably like went out. Like, how can you not pay for your own meal? Because they were calling her cheap for not paying for her own tacos. Because it was like $10 for tacos, bro. Pork tacos, bro.
This thing is how I think. You don't know all the information though.
Fuck tacos.
Why is it so specific?
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Why is that one?
I'm hungry, bro.
But yeah, we don't know all the information, so you can go from any
What?
viewpoint.
It sounds like he got finessed.
It
I
sounds-
was trying to see it from.
And okay, let's talk. If he did get finesse,
If he got finessed, then that's lie.
do you?
So what?
Do you do that?
On to the next one, bro. You just gotta just.
And then the next
Find
one,
the
he
right
has to
one,
pay.
bro.
But what if he keeps running? What if he can't
he's a
keep
donor.
paying for these? He can't pay
Then
for
he
these
needs
dates.
to. He needs to find a finesse proof
We
plan.
all
bro.
take L's in life.
That's it. he needs to just rearrange that
How
formula.
can you?
and just,
No, but listen, the
then don't pay for shit on the first date. That's it.
Okay,
He's
now
not learning. He's not learning from his lessons.
the etiquette. This is what I'm
This
talking
is
about.
like
This is
free,
what
bro.
I'm
Take her to a park.
No, this
He
what I'm
goes
saying.
free shit, bro.
This is what I'm saying.
Yo, it's bare free shit.
I just clocked. He's doing that of spite, bro.
Because he paid, like he
'Cause-
probably paid for her, expecting like trying to draw her
Yes,
in as
exactly.
well.
He expected something
He felt
more.
obligated because I paid, and now you're sending me the bill. That means you paid with that with an intention. Just for sending the bill,
You didn't give me
means
what
you
I
expected.
yeah.
You
You didn't
just
give me
tried
what
to
I
pay
wanted.
for something
Here's
else.
the bill.
This is what I'm saying. So this is a refund because this is what I invested. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was my down payment, and you didn't give me what I wanted, so I want my down payment.
But the
back.
next thing,
That's
the
it.
etiquette. The etiquette for guys on first date is to pay. No, like that's usually
Yeah,
the
of
etiquette.
course.
Yeah.
So now, every first date a man goes on, if it keeps failing, what if he doesn't have the funds to keep paying for all these
Bro,
dates?
then you don't pay.
Then
Duty free
don't go
shit.
on dates.
Bro, I said.
Because then if he doesn't pay for the date, if he
there's
doesn't pay for the date,
calories,
no, but
there's
the
everything.
guy wants to meet someone, so he has to pay.
Then you
And if he
don't
doesn't pay,
If
he's
you
already
can't,
lost it.
if you can't afford it, you shouldn't be dating them.
Word.
Yeah,
Huh?
exactly. It's true.
No, but he can afford like the first maybe 2 or 3.
That's not good enough. Clearly, that's not good enough.
If
Any
you
long term.
invited her out,
Huh? No,
I
I'm saying
said-
he can afford the first few 2 or 3 first dates.
Well, and then what? She's gonna pay for the rest of the rest.
No,
of
no,
it.
no, no.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
got the first date, but then maybe he can manipulate the next situation or whatever. But the first date, he
Yeah,
has
but how
to
far
keep
is that
paying.
gonna go? That's what I'm saying.
He has to keep paying for the
Sometimes.
first date antics, and it's hard. Bro, if he offers for
if
$20,
you're invited out, then whoever invites the person out, yeah, this is how I've always seen life. More time the dudes do pay, but if you invite me out, then you pay. Do you know what I
even
mean?
if a girl invited you to a restaurant, is
If
she
she-
paying? Think
No,
about
I would always.
You would
I
still pay,
Yeah, I
wouldn't
would
you?
always offer to pay, but sometimes I'll be like, sometimes.
I would split it. I would
Yeah,
pay all of it.
I would. That's no,
On
no.
the
I
first
would,
date.
If
no, no,
she-
on the first
if
date,
she
I
don't
would
tell
pay.
me.
No, I would pay. I would pay. But
I
if
would
she
pay.
invited me
Yeah,
out,
I'll probably pay.
like, if
I'm not
they
paying all of it
invited
if
me
she
out,
asks.
if you invite me out, then you pay. Same way if I invite you out, I would never expect anyone to pay. If I invite you out, I wouldn't expect.
Yeah,
you
you
to
wouldn't
pay.
expect it.
Do you know what I mean? So sometimes, more times, if someone invites me out, then sometimes they pay. Like, because it's like I will sometimes offer to pay, but then it's like at the same time it's like,
When
no,
they're
no,
fully
I ain't
like,
got
no,
you.
no, I've
Yeah,
got
then I'd
it.
be like, you know, alright, cool. Because at the end of the day, you did offer. Yeah, I could have
Yeah.
done what I wanted to do, but it's like instead, it's like, you know what?
You invested your
Like,
time.
this is what I'm saying, bro. Time's everything, bro.
Some
Like,
things
time is
sound-
money, bro. So
Some things sound situational.
it is,
Yeah.
and it's how it just depends on how you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you can either go through if you get offered out to
Yeah.
offer to go get a meal.
Yeah, then
Yeah, you
nine
will pay,
times
the
I pay.
person
Yeah,
who offered pays.
who offers pays.
But if it comes to they both organised it.
Yeah,
They both
then you
organised
split
to go get
because
food. Then yeah,
you
split.
can ask, you can tell me, you can offer me, like, you can say to me, oh, let's go out for some food. I might not have pee. Say I don't have pee, but you've already said, oh, let's go. And it's like,
Oh yeah.
do you know what I mean? You've asked for me. It's like, oh, let's go get some pizza. Do
No,
you know
if you say no, if
Of course.
but if you say to them, if you say, "Oh, I ain't got money," and they say, "No, I got you," then you've already established it. But if you're saying, "Yeah," you're kind of assuming that I could pay.
No, but then for the way you would imagine, alright, so point it 2 different ways. If, say, for example, you said to a girl, "Would you like to go and get dinner with me?"
Yeah,
That's basically that
That's really
sounds like
formal.
yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you wanna
that
go-
means
yeah,
I've got you. Do you
yeah,
wanna
let's
come and
go.
get food?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I've had to add this a little bit during post-production because during editing I noticed we had some technical difficulties with the audio and also the end managed to cut out. But yeah, we thought the content was still good, so we had to keep the rest. I just wanted to end it on just saying that we'll sort the audio out next time. But just remember that you can follow us on Chatting and Saltfish on Instagram, on Twitter, and you can always find us on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube. Yep. All right. Peace.